In the book of Genesis, there's a famous story about Adam, Eve, a snake, and two trees. And this story has a lot to say to us about morality, human nature, and the incredible power and consequence of human choices. So how should we define good and evil? Let's find out.
We live between the trees. From the very beginning, there were two trees that dictated the course of human history: the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil.
I think God wanted to create a relationship with Adam and Eve, or just with humans. Of course he knew what was going to happen, but I think he wanted to give them a chance to choose.
A lot of people may think that it was like a test to test certain people, but I think part of God's character and him showing us how he loves is giving us the option of free will.
At the end, it was kind of to establish a barrier of truth and trust between God and the two humans, the first humans.
Ultimately giving us that choice to choose to be for him instead of choosing the other road, which is not being with him.
God gave us the trees as a choice to choose or not choose him. He placed the tree and told Adam and Eve not to eat from it. Adam and Eve failed in that they thought they could attain the knowledge of God. They decided to judge what was evil and what was good for themselves. And what's wrong with that? We decided to be our own judge, but we change. As humans, everything about us changes, from our opinions, our beliefs, our bodies, and our hairstyles. With our ever-changing selves, our ideas of good and evil will also change. What we once thought was good might be evil, and vice versa. When we are always changing, how can we really know good from evil? We need someone who doesn't change. Someone who is constant. How do we do that? How can we know good from evil? Giving up our independence from God. We must reconnect to what we once turned away from, choosing only to live in Him and through Him. So if the tree was placed as a choice with evil attached, did God create evil? No. Does light create darkness? Does life create death? God cannot create something without His presence. Good and evil are two separate concepts. One is the absence of the other. They don't have anything in common. There are no traces of light in darkness, and there are no traces of God in evil. Evil is the absence of God, and we chose to know what that is. Why the tree of knowledge of good and evil? Did God not want us to have knowledge? He's given us very capable brains, and He doesn't want to throw that away. The knowledge He didn't want us to know is evil. He doesn't want us to experience what life is without Him. He only wishes for the best in our lives. He wants us to live life with Him to experience all the goodness that there is. The choices made many years ago still dictate the course of humanity. But we face the same choices every day. We still stand between two trees. Which one will you choose?